สวัสดีครับผมอาจารย์ไบรอันนะครับของมกรุงเทพธนบุรีพร้อมยังครับ Are you ready? Afternoon. Are you Mr. Davidson? Nuria and Akiko. Okay. So this subject is about business. No, it's not correct. สวัสดีครับ and welcome back again. So this is tape 12B. I just finished 12A because there was a problem with the tape because it seems that there was a duplicate. I duplicated the lesson by mistake. Okay, all right. So we are on page number. We are on doing something about at the airport. English for daily life. GE103 as in GE101 is the same subject. Okay. So now let's go to. We were talking about being at the airport before this. Okay. So he says when you go to the airport, you need to have so many travel documents. So number one is your passport with a valid visa, a passport that is valid, not expired, a passport that is clear police clearance, not wanted by the police, not wanted by the coffee poser or by the Interpol. That means international police. You're not wanted. You're not an escapee or a fugitive trying to run away from your country because you did something wrong. Okay. Then after they check all your documents, they give you a boarding pass. What does your boarding pass contain? The boarding pass is a kind of a paper, and on that paper they'll give you which gate number you need to go through, which is your flight number, what time does the flight leave, what time is the boarding time, and it also tells you what is your seat number, where you're supposed to sit down. So all those things come into your boarding pass. And some airlines also give you some kind of tokens, small tokens, a barcode kind of token, because sometimes you have two bags, one bag. So they give you, because when they do a security check, there's a band that comes, white band, that sticks to your suitcase, to your travel equipment, to your baggage. And that white band has a barcode. And that barcode has a number. And that number comes on the piece of the boarding pass that sticks to your ticket. So if you can't find your luggage, you just have to check, give the security and say, sorry, I can't find my suitcase. Well, I don't know where it's gone. This is the number. And they'll immediately track it up for you. So you shouldn't lose your boarding pass because your boarding pass contains so much of information, including a small piece that shows your check-in luggage number. So it's very important. And then you go in for security check. They check your body. And then you walk in and then you relax somewhere near the boarding gate. Sit down there till the flight is called. And then you go in and board your flight, show your boarding pass, and they'll tell you everything and then go in. And then happy voyage, bon voyage, safe journey. Okay. Then once you reach, before you go into the flight, you can do some duty-free shopping. You can buy some kind of drinks or perfumes or something or even expensive brand watches which are duty free. For example, if you buy that same watch, your watch like Armani or something like that, you want to buy a watch, but if you buy it in a department store, the price is higher because they put the tax price on it. But if you go to a duty free shop like at King Power's duty-free shop at Suvarnabhumi or at Don Muang, you don't have to the duty paid there. For example, supposing the watch costs 10 baht and you go to a department store in Bangkok, the price will be like 15 baht or 20 baht. But if you buy that watch at 10 baht in the department store, at the airport building, at the duty-free shop, well, you save your money. You save like 3,000-4,000 because there the products are duty free. They can just go. You can just buy and wear it. Okay. So that's called duty free. So you got to find out which products are duty free that you can go without hassling with the customs officials. You don't have to go and show, what are you carrying? Why are you carrying whiskey in your bag? Oh, I bought it at the duty shop. Okay, go. Because duty-free shops are non-taxable. They are allowed to be going from one country to another because destination. You're going to Portugal or you're going to England. So you arrive in buying England, things and then you got to claim your bag. Buying things at pick up your King's check-in bag, your suitcase that you check or in at the duty-free shop in Thailand. Is much better because so you go and the price is cheaper. That's one part, and the second part is the products are clear. You don't the customs won't hassle you up. Then when at the conveyor belt, the belt that comes turning around, because the airport staff will load your luggage, you load your suitcase onto the conveyor belt and it'll come inside. And then you take your bag and then walk towards the green gate or the red gate. Nowadays, there are people who are not very serious about it because everything is under X-ray, your products are under X-ray. And moreover, you can buy the products anywhere now. You can buy a TV in any part of the world. They usually don't hassle you up. They accept it. Understand? So what do you do when you arrive at the destination? Okay. So when you arrive at the destination, you follow the directions to passport control, and passport control is divided into local and international. So since I'm not a Thai, I need to go to the international line, international queue. They stamp the passport, let you enter the country, and you go to your baggage claim and pick up your bag and then walk towards the meeting point if somebody is waiting for you, or if you're on your own. If you have booked your ticket to a travel agent, then the travel agent will be waiting for you. Or if you're been there like me, I've been here for so many years, I don't need a travel agent, I don't need someone to meet me up. I'll just come to the airport, walk out of the gate and just call a taxi and say, taxi, Salaya. I know where to go. But if you're here for the first time, yes, you need to have the hotel people to pick you up, or your girlfriend to pick you up, or something like that. Somebody has to come and pick you up at the airport. But if you've been here for a long time, just example me, if I land at the Suvarnabhumi airport, I don't need anybody's help. I'll just walk out, pick my bag from the baggage claim, and walk straight to the exit and walk out of the terminal building, Terminal 1 or Terminal 2. I'll walk out and say, taxi, Salaya. I can speak Thai. I'll go. Yes. Next. Then, that's what I told you. We have come to the same step-by-step point. So when you reach to the port of destination, you need to get out, pick up your baggage, show the baggage claim and everything, and then walk out, take a taxi and go to your hotel where you live. For example, if you not coming through a travel agent, okay, you're coming alone, yeah, so you'll have to manage things by yourself. Understand? So traveling is really fun, so you got to be careful. Next one. Now, when I tell you, I'll say something to you, I'll say some words to you, okay? You got to say whether it's an order, or it's a warning, or request, suggestion, invitation. Supposing I say, stop talking. That means it's an order, or it's a warning. Like, Thai, they say, hupak, shut your mouth. And then, is it a request, call, anuyamai? No. Suggestion, nenamai? No. Invitation, churnmai? No. Example, stop talking. Stop talking, tong me, number 1, order. Number 2, warning, antalai. Topai. Next one is request, no. Call mai, anuyat mai? No. Signature, no. And suggestion, no. And invitation, churn, no. Suggestion means nenam. invitation เชิญไหม stop talking เชิญไหม no โอเคต่อไปนะ write the exercise in blue ink write the exercise in blue ink อันนี้ไม่ใช่ order no อันนี้เป็น suggestion because the teacher ไม่ได้ด่าบอกว่า write it in blue ink no she just told you write this exercise in blue ink that's a suggestion next one wake me up at 6 it's an order เตือนนะrequest ก็ได้ request มีcall โทร wake up call ได้ไหมนี่ request next one pass me the salt please ขอนำเกลือได้ไหมอันนี้เรียกว่า request next one ต่อไป now teacher ไม่พูดนะอยู่ต้องตอบ next one please make yourself at home เชิญครับอันนี้เป็น invitation don't forget to bring the book อย่าลืมเอามาหนังสือนะอันนี้เป็น warning อย่าลืมนะถ้าลืมเป็นตัดคะแนน suggestion ก็ได้แนะนำ never forget to do your homework อย่าลืมทำการบ้านนะ warning request next one don't make a loud noise the baby is sleeping อย่าเสียงดังนะอันนี้ order warning suggestion next one always take an umbrella whenever you go เอาไปลมไปด้วย suggestion because ถ้าไม่ไปลมร้อนหรือหนาว it could be hot or cold don't be naughty อย่าเด็กดื้อนะอันนี้เป็น order warning suggestion and be quiet เงียบ order warning now you arrive at the airport มาถึงสนามบินแล้ว you check the screen for your number of your flight then you look for the check-in desk อันนี้เป็นกริยาต้อง number 4 hand the attendant your ticket or boarding pass you give your boarding pass to the secretary or you give your boarding pass to the security or to the flight attendant then check your hand luggage means ส่ง hand luggage อยู่ใน X-ray in the scanning machine hope that it's not overweight ไม่ใช่เป็น overweight you know because you are allowed 26 kilos ไปได้26กิโล but when you come to Thailand you know like Bangkok you so many things to buy and then your bag becomes like heavy มากกว่า27กิโลแล้ว next one check the departure board ดูป้าย what time is my flight okay what time have I got to boarding queue ไม่แถว queue in front of security check queue in front of the boarding gate and then show your ticket show your boarding pass now sometimes you know when in your กระเป๋า you are not allowed to take liquid makeup มากน้อยมากกว่า200 grams I don't know how much but the airlines do not allow you to carry perfumes, makeup or some things because they consider that you take these and you can make a bomb on the flight and destroy the flight. But I don't know what materials, what are the things that are not allowed to be taken on flight. I'm not sure. But I know that shaving foam and shaving machine, no, you need to throw it in the bin. You can't take that on a flight. So the first one says, take out your bag and so take out your bag of liquids and put them in the tray so บอกว่าออกมา liquid ที่มีอยู่ใน your bag มีน้ำมียาเจ็บคออะไรเป็นออกเลย come on give it to me back อยู่ไปไม่ได้ next one take off your belt and put it in the tray belt เข็มขัด they don't allow I'm not sure whether they allow now but before they didn't allow you have to take off your belt and put it in the tray to x-ray it I don't know why I have no clue why they should do it take off your shoes and coat and put them in the tray yes sometimes some airlines even tell you to knock off your shoe because they're scared you know sometimes you know some people put some like you know like meat or blade or something in their shoe in their socks because they want to hijack the plane they want to do something to the plane passengers on the plane so now life has become very difficult because all these bad things happening around the world, airlines and everywhere, it's become very, very lethargic. You have to be careful because people are worried. Safety is being of high concern. Then take off your watch and put it on the tray. Sometimes they allow you to take off your watch because sometimes the watch it's not the real like a James Bond watch, like you press the button and some knives and some I don't know what comes out. I don't know because now technology has become so big, like so high. Like in one, like this one, small little remote control, sometimes press the button, a big knife comes out there, or it becomes into a gun and you can shoot someone. Yes, so you can't blame the airlines because they have to have a security of all the passengers on the flight. What if they don't check properly and he walks in and goes and shoots the pilot? Finish. End of the story. The pilot cannot fly the plane and boom, the plane down. Understand? So now life has become very, very difficult. They say, take off this, take off that. Even sometimes when I put on my hat, they say, take off your hat. Oh my good God. So if you take off your hat, supposing you have got a suit, like a coat, like that, you have to take off your coat and put it in the tray and then take it off on the opposite side of the machine. Yes. Okay. Next one. Now, all your luggage has to go through X-ray. Even now, if you go for your visa, Tomo, they still ask you to check off your mobile phone, take your bag and put it there. Because life has become very unpredictable, very bad. You don't know who might do something when and where. All of a sudden you hear tung, 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 and someone shot and you run away for your life. Understand? So you have to be careful. Now, there are many things that instructions are given, like get dressed and repack your hand luggage. Get dressed means TM2, dress up properly. Or for example, check the departure screen for your boarding gate. Next down, sit and wait. Go to the duty-free shop. Stand in a queue. All right, so these are the things that people give instructions. Like, okay. Next is talking about numbers. Like today is the 22nd or 23rd, right? So we say, what is the date today? Today is the 1st or 2nd or 3rd. When you talk about these things, you got to use the s, like a n, okay? Like 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th. Next becomes 3rd, 2nd, 3rd, 1st. Next. So please remember, what is the date today? Today is the 2nd of March. What is the date tomorrow? Tomorrow is the 16th of April. When is Songkran? 15th, 16th, 17th April. When is Christmas? 25th December. Like that. So when you talk about, these are called ordinal numbers, not ordinary numbers. Ordinary numbers, maybe ST, maybe ND, maybe RD, maybe TH. Like how many lamps are here? How many lights are here? There are 15 lights. And you can knob. How many remote controls are there? There's one remote control. Okay. So we talk about numbers, ordinal and ordinary. Ordinal numbers, we got to use 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, okay, and then go on. And then number 19th and then 20th, isip tong me 20th, and then go again, 21st, 22nd, 23rd, and 24th, and go to Samsip, 30th, 31st, 32nd, and then the calendar is only 30 or 31 days, 32 maybe. Okay, so then Oxiang first, please say after teacher, Tam teacher, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th, and then go 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th, 31st. Now let's go to the names of the months. Duan. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Now, these months เดือนมีตัวยอก็มี JAN เป็น Jan, FEB เป็น Feb, MAR เป็น March, APR เป็น April. Okay, and then you can go. ไม่มี because May only เป็น some, MAY May. June เป็น JUN. July some people write JLY, but some people write JUL ก็ได้ Okay, so like that. Now, when you write the date, there are two different ways of writing a date. มี date มีสองที่ two ways. Number one, if it is American country, American form มาจาก America, you have got to put DMY. DMY คืออะไร date, month and year. For example, today is 15th March 026. Supposing, okay? So you got to write 5/03/2026. Supposing the date is 24, like a June 025, ต้องใช้ 24th June JUNE and then 2025. You got to be careful, please. You got to know whether this form is English or which country is the form from. Now, if the form is from England, it's different, okay? Like Americans will follow the another way and British follow another way. Now, in the case of Britain, it's a standard form. So they say month, date and year. But Americans go differently and British go differently. For example, the normal is DMY, date, month and year. But the Americans go MDY, month, year. They go opposite. Like for example, today is the 4th of April. So they'll go 4/004/2026. But the Americans will go different. American will go 04/03/2026. That means they have the month first and the date and the year. But British go DMY, date, month and year. So the British will go date, month and year. So today supposing 15th of June, 15/06/2026. But Americans will go 06/15/2026. They have a different system. British will follow, they'll say like, they have the date DMY, but the Americans have MDY, month, date and year. Understand? Okay. So, now, when you say, what is the date today? When you want to align date. And what is the day today? When you want to align day and date, ไม่เหมือนกัน ออกเสียงก็ไม่เหมือนกัน What's the day? Today is Monday. What's the date? Today is the 4th. Or today is the 23rd, or 24th, 25th, whatever the date is. So the date and the day is not the same. When we talk about today, is today. When we say Mawan, we say yesterday. And before that, the day before yesterday. Understand? So today, and then yesterday, the day before yesterday. Tomorrow, the day after tomorrow. So วันนี้พรุ่งนี้เมื่อวันนี้ก็เมื่อวาน2 วันที่แล้ว So today is วันนี้ yesterday เมื่อวาน and the day before yesterday วันก่อน Understand? So you got to be careful. Now, also the timing เวลา some flights use 24-hour clock ใช้เป็น24 ชั่วโมงนาฬิกา What time is your flight? My flight leaves at 16. That means 4 โมงเย็น But why? Why do they have the 24-hour clock? Because supposing you don't use the 24-hour clock สมมติว่า you ไม่ได้ใช้24 ชั่วโมงนาฬิกา ต้องถ้า and you บอกว่า flight เครื่องบินออก4 โมงเย็น you ต้องเขียน4 p.m. because ต้องใช้ am กับ pm ลูกค้าเข้าใจผิดก็บอกว่า you ต้องเครื่องบินออก4 4อะไรเช้าตีสี่หรือ4 โมงเย็นไม่รู้จัก so that's the reason why airlines use the 24-hour clock and you ผิดเข้าใจผิดไม่ได้ because 12 and then 13 14 15 16 17 18 and then you need to know so supposing you want to know what is 16 you ต้องลบ12 12 13 14 15 16 4รู้แล้วลบทับ12 supposing 18 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 6 โมงเย็น because sometimes some people don't know the 24-hour clock also don't know I get confused I go ngong sometimes so I alwaysนับI always calculate 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 oh 7 p.m. I know so when you're confirming now when you book a flight you have to tell the flight first you do a tentative คืออะไรไม่แน่ใจ you're not sure you say okay can I do a tentative booking for the 27th of March and they say okay and then you give your name now when you're talking about airlines you have to use the airlines English like what is your name my name is B or Bravo R Roger or Rose Y yellow A America like that so they know N New York but they have the airlines wording also otherwise you can use normal words you don't have to use the airlines English wording you can say A America A ant B bird you can use the normal ABC of kids so you know the person who's booking your flight knows exactly what's your name because on the phone B can be P S can be H and your name can go wrong and when you check your at the airport you say oh this is not your name is Brian not Brian understand so always remember be very clear when you're talking about your name you can use any you don't have to use the airline's official abbreviation you can use your own you can make up your own understand please so when booking a flight or on an airlines you should be very careful how you talk and what you talk and when you're filling in the dates too you got to ask is this an American form or a British form because the American has a different way of writing the dates and the British have got a different way of writing the dates but internationally it is DMY like 23042026 that's the normal way people do it understand okay so when you arrive at the airport you've got to check in and then check everything and then make sure your flight is on time and you arrive on time okay so on the flight also the pilot uses English like put your seats an upright position return the tables back to place and things like that all right my dear friends so I'll see you again for maybe another subject so this is the end of GE103 English for Daily Life and I hope you have understood me if you have not understood or you need any help please call me my number is 0823 926 266 0823 926 266 okay so see you again and have a nice day good luck and สวัสดีครับ
สถาบันการศึกษาทางไกลเรียนทางไกลต้องทำอย่างไรบ้างการเรียนทางไกลนักศึกษาสามารถเข้ามาดูสื่อที่เป็นวิดีโอหรือสื่อมัลติมีเดียและอ่านจากตำราเรียนได้เลยค่ะแบบทดสอบก่อนเรียนและหลังเรียนต้องทำหรือไม่แบบทดสอบก่อนเรียนเป็นการวัดความรู้ว่านักศึกษามีความรู้มากน้อยแค่ไหนหลังจากที่เราผ่านการทำแบบทดสอบก่อนเรียนบทเรียนต่างๆแล้วนะคะจากนั้นเราจะมาทำแบบทดสอบหลังเรียนก่อนที่จะถึงการสอบปลายภาคที่กำหนดไว้ค่ะติดตามข่าวสารได้ที่ไหนคะเรื่องการติดตามข้อมูลข่าวสารเป็นเรื่องที่สำคัญสำหรับการเรียนทางไกลดังนั้นอยากให้นักศึกษาดูที่หน้าระบบการเรียนเป็นหลักนะคะ ซึ่งจะมีทีมงานของเราคอยอัปเดตข้อมูลข่าวสารไม่ว่าจะเป็นสอบวันไหนอย่างไรหรือว่าจะเป็นประกาศต่างๆขอให้นักศึกษาอยู่ที่หน้าระบบการเรียนเป็นหลักและที่สำคัญนะคะอยากให้นักศึกษาเข้าเรียนอาทิตย์ละ2 ครั้งถือว่ากำลังดีเลยค่ะเริ่มเรียนอย่างไรในทางไกลเข้าสู่ระบบเว็บไซต์พิมพ์ข้อความ btude.demyis.com เข้าสู่ระบบใส่รหัสนักศึกษาตามด้วย @bkkthon.ac.th และตามด้วยใส่รหัสนักศึกษาด้านล่างได้เลยค่ะจากนั้นกดไปที่หลักสูตรของฉันทั้งปริญญาตรีและปริญญาโทเลือกรับชมวิดีโอการสอนหรืออ่านตำราในอีบุ๊กได้ตามสะดวกเลยค่ะทำแบบฝึกหัด10 คะแนนแบบทดสอบ10 คะแนนกิจกรรม20 คะแนนและสอบปลายภาค60 คะแนนค่ะเมื่อพบข้อสงสัย Line ID @btude หรือโทรทันที 02-800-6800 ต่อ 2121 หรือต้องการคำปรึกษาที่มากกว่าโทร 083-224-7156 ดร.โสภัส โสภาพิมุขผู้อำนวยการสถาบันการศึกษาทางไกลแล้วพบกันที่สถาบันการศึกษาทางไกลมหาวิทยาลัยกรุงเทพธนบุรีนะคะ
เมื่อคุณมีเป้าหมายที่จะเรียนสถาบันการศึกษาทางไกลมหาวิทยาลัยกรุงเทพธนบุรีพร้อมที่จะทำให้คุณเรียนและทำงานไปด้วยได้ทั้งงานและความรู้ไม่ต้องห่วงเรื่องเวลาเรียนไม่กระทบงานประจำเรียนได้ทุกสถานที่เรียนได้ทุกเวลาเข้าดูเทปการสอนฟังการบรรยายทำแบบฝึกหัดรับผลคะแนนเพียงเท่านี้คุณก็พร้อมก้าวไปสู่ความสำเร็จให้เราสร้างความภาคภูมิใจให้กับคุณสถาบันการศึกษาทางไกลมหาวิทยาลัยกรุงเทพธนบุรีเปิดรับสมัครแล้ววันนี้ 02-800-6800 ถึง 5